Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm, LLC, offers more value than any other good full-service real estate brokerage firm when it comes to the sale of your home. We offer at least 27 things that contribute to your home selling in the least amount of time at the highest price. To receive our free home selling pamphlet, email us at info@brooksanddavis.com or call 713-665-8329. We also assist people who want to purchase homes or who are interested in getting their real estate license. Visit us at www.brooksanddavis.com.
Are you an inspiring entrepreneur? Or maybe you're an entrepreneur looking to take your business to the next level. My name is Larry W. Brooks, and I am the author of Empowering Quotes for the Entrepreneur in You and The Entrepreneur Code. In these two books, I guarantee you there's success secrets that will take your business to the next level. I personally invite you to visit larrywbrooks.com. Go under the books link and purchase your signed personal copy from myself. You have a great day and have an awesome 2020. Pure Hustle is not only a clothing brand, but it is a movement. I personally invite you to visit shoppurehustle.com. How do you survive?
Happy Thursday. Welcome to the Prime Real Estate Network podcast. I'm your host, Ric Davis. If you don't follow me on social media, I urge you to do so at Prime Real Estate Ric. You can go on Facebook and Instagram, search at Prime Real Estate Ric. And please, I thank you so much for following me on both platforms. As always, man, it's a beautiful Thursday here in Houston, Texas. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We have a really exciting episode scheduled for you today. But as always, I must introduce my co-host. Not only is he a Texas real estate broker, multi-time author, serial entrepreneur, but he's known the world over twice as the Texas real estate king. As always, holding it down in the shotgun seat, man. I want to appreciate everybody. Thank you so much for being with us, Mr. Larry.
Hey, bro.
W.
Hey, appreciate
Brooks.
that warm welcome, and as usual, you know, I'm feeling real fresh. I got me a cut, and I got it this morning, so I got a nice fresh cut. Hair still on my shoulder a little bit there for y'all.
Right.
And, of course, I'm pushing this pink Pure Hustle today. People was like, how you going to pull off pink? I said, I know it ain't October, but, you know, I'm a dark-skinned brother, man. We could pull this pink off at any time.
No, see, I wish everybody at home could see the matching Air Max
Hey,
that you got going.
The kicks got to go with.
Okay, look. So after this, we're going to be posting the pics of IG, man, and
Yeah.
I made for sure we got some shots of the shoes so that you can see the shoes with the shirt, man.
Y'all got to tune in. Y'all got to catch the video. If y'all listening to us on one of the other apps, the podcast apps, make sure you go to the YouTube page, man. Not only do you want to see this pink Pure Hustle I got on, but you're going to want to check out our guests today, too. These are two of my amazing friends. So, and I'm happy they with us, man. You have no idea.
Okay, the pink Pure Hustle, can they get that online?
Yes, of course.
Let them know where they can get it from, brother.
Hey, shoplwb.com. Shoplwb.com. Check that out, man. You can get that PH.
Hey, I want to publicly thank you, man. You had an opportunity. You held it down for me this weekend, man, and I really appreciate that. I had to go out of town to take care of some family things, man, but you hosted a couple open houses over the weekend at our listing at 3610 South Shore. Could you talk to the audience a little bit about the open house and how that went, man? I want to thank everybody who came out.
So for those of you that have not had an opportunity to see an estate like this, y'all need to get out there. The next time we have an opportunity, open house, you most definitely want to check it out. We'll be running ads about it, but you need to either reach out to myself, Rick, or make it to one of the open houses. But this is an estate that's amazing. I did an IG live and I was explaining to him, we're not walking into a backyard, we're walking to the behind the home. Like This is something that's much bigger than a backyard, right?
And you know, it's cool, man. Even though I was really excited that you hosted the open house this weekend, I want everybody to know that I'll be there myself on Saturday.
Yes, indeed.
So as much fun as anyone who had a chance to visit last week might have had hanging out with Mr. Brooks, I'll be there hosting the open house from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. this Saturday at 3610 South Shore Drive in Rochelle, Texas. I invite everyone in the area to stop by and say hello, but most importantly, any agents, any buyer's agents, any seller's agents, stop by. I would love to present you guys with all the great information about that beautiful estate, man. Man. Everyone's invited.
This is a dream home. This is, for those of you that have heard about or you got these vision boards, this is a dream home. This is that type of home that you walk into and you start manifesting. So you might find 100,000 sitting at the door. Let's go.
Let's get it going,
Yeah.
man. Larry,
Mm-hmm.
today's episode, it's funny because we have a lot of fun on every episode that we record every
Yes, we do.
Thursday. But if the people at home could see how much fun we had before we
Yeah.
actually came into the studio, they would be as excited about this episode as I am.
Mm-hmm.
So without any further ado, I would like to introduce this week's guest.
Yep.
Today on the Prime Real Estate Network, we have the two founding members and co-owners of Strategic Training and Consultation. I would like to introduce to the Prime Real Estate Network audience, and I want to thank these ladies for carving some time out their busy schedule to sit in with us, Miss Diane Collier and Miss Debra Collier-Harris. How you ladies doing?
Good. Thank you for having us.
Now, if that wasn't the longest intro in the world, you feel me? Thank you so much for sitting there with us, man. This is definitely something that when Larry told me that we were going to be able to have you ladies sit in with us, I was like, okay, this is going to be a good one.
Well, it's funny because COVID rescheduled us, right? Because you were supposed to be here early, I think February,
Yeah.
and then COVID decided, you know what, let's take a pause, and so to get you guys back on the schedule, because that was hard getting y'all on the schedule. My goodness. Woo, for two people that are always together, man, hey, I'm just saying, it was a little extra work to get them on the front part of it, but I apologize, Rick, go forward with it.
No,
but I was just
because-
thinking about that.
No, because I know we don't have a lot of time with you ladies, so I want to get into what the foundation is with strategic training and consultation. So could you explain to our audience what it is that you provide from a service standpoint for small business owners and those that want to start nonprofits?
Want me to go? Yeah. So we're a one-stop shop for entrepreneurs. They can come to us to form their LLC or their nonprofit. They could come for us for payroll services, website development, basic logo design. Anything they need to get off the ground, we can help them with that.
Because one of the things that Larry and I were talking about when we were planning how we were going to have this interview go, because I was telling Larry, one of the great things about you guys' organization is how you can take someone's dream and actually make it a reality. Because right now, there's so many things happening in the world that you never know that's going to motivate someone to actually take that next step in their life. Could you talk about how you guys made a decision to embark upon this career in service? Because really your company provides services and you're a service provider. So what is it that you saw in the market from that standpoint as an inequity that you ladies thought that you guys could fix with your organization?
Initially, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, we started our first business together. It was an adult education company. We're all about knowledge, gaining more knowledge, sharing knowledge. And so we taught adult education classes to different businesses and nonprofits at their location to their employees. And when we started that company, we didn't have any type of mentor when we first got started. We didn't have anybody to guide us and how to start an LLC, payroll, how to do invoices and billing. And so I think we did pretty good together as far as the first time with no help, having a successful adult education company.
Right.
And so with that, we met with a lot of our clients. They were small business owners who lacked English proficiency.
Right.
So we taught adult education classes to them. But during our conversations and teaching English, we realized that a lot of our core of our classes were about helping them with their different aspects of their business.
Right.
And so then we started, switching over to business consulting rather than just English language consulting classes.
So in the past maybe 6 months since we've all been dealing with the challenges that the coronavirus has caused from a personal standpoint as well as professionally, what have you ladies noticed as a change in the market as far as your business is concerned? Have you been having a lot more people reach out to you who are starting businesses, or is it a lot of small business owners coming to you to help you restructure what they already have going on?
I guess within the past 6 months, it would be people starting new businesses, people that had previous businesses coming to us to help them apply for those grants from the government or those loans. So we help with application processes for current business owners. So,
how challenging have you found the grant application process to be for small business owners? Because that's something that, of course, we may not necessarily take into account when we're planning our businesses. But when it's time to put pen to paper or actually apply for these things, can you talk about the challenges that you've seen that small business owners are going with as far as just getting paperwork started?
I would say just being with the government, things changing like day to day, new updates. So
Right.
us being knowledgeable and then us informing our clients about things. So for us, it was more professional development, us going and get the resources that we needed. For them, a lot of paperwork that they weren't keeping, I guess, up to date prior to that. You know, we had to go back and into their files and find different information and knowing which employees were employees, which ones were contract workers. So a big thing with that was making sure that they had the LLC set up. A lot of them had DBAs. And having LLC was better protection for their company. So, yep.
And then one thing as far as with the applying for different government grants and loans,
Right.
We try and push when we're helping different small business owners start their business. We try and push a record keeping system, whether it's Square, anything, QuickBooks, something to keep records of, to show when you have to go to the bank and apply for different things, something you can easily access. So we for every client that comes in, we push any type of payment processing system that can help them in the long term. Whether you just use it for, selling one candle, two candles, 2 shirts, 3 shirts, it pays off in the end.
And this is just a follow-up, and I'll ask you this, Diane, while we're on the subject. Have you found that there are some government grants that most small business owners aren't taking advantage of? Because I know, Debra, you mentioned that there's a lot of new people who are been reaching out because they're starting. But what I'm thinking is it possible that there are a lot of current small business owners who think that they're taking advantage of grants who may not know of everything that's out there from that standpoint?
Yeah, I completely agree. We send out a newsletter to our clients every month, giving them different resources, state, local, federal resources for them that they aren't aware of, and usually most of them even go and pursue because they think it's hard work. But we offer to do it for them. We guide them to SBDC, SCORE, because there's free mentors there as well. So.
And this is because I'm truly intrigued by this subject matter. Are a majority, and you letting me know through your latest experience, are those government grants for small businesses, are those for those that have already established those? Or if you're someone who's starting a small business, do you start a small business and also apply for these things as kind of a help as far as getting the business off the ground?
Most of them, with the government and big organizations, they usually want you in business for a year.
Perfect, right.
But we love looking for new grants, new type of grants.
Right.
And so there's a lot of different nonprofits, small, medium-sized nonprofits that offer grants and grant applications to businesses that haven't even started. They just have an idea. And if that idea is good, then they'll help fund it.
Wow.
And so there's different grants. One specifically for women is called the Amber Grant. And it's a monthly grant. It ranges from $2,000, sometimes $5,000. And sometimes
this month it'll be $10,000.
And that's called the Amber Grant for women.
Oh, wow.
They don't necessarily have to have a business yet. They can have a business or they can have a great idea for a business.
Because, you bring that up as far as that grant for women-led corporations. I want to get into that a little bit more because I know one of the best platforms that you ladies have established is the work that you do for women in business and women in entrepreneurs and those that want to do business startups and nonprofit startups. So when we come back from our break, I want to talk to you a little bit about what put that on your heart as something that you guys wanted to push as a platform. And I also wanted to talk to both of you ladies about your life before entrepreneurship, if you don't mind.
Sounds good.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Prime Real Estate Network. Please stay tuned because we're going to take a short break to hear from our sponsors.
This is Ric Davis, realtor and host of the Prime Real Estate Network. Are you currently leasing or looking to relocate to the Houston area and you find yourself falling in love with a home but aren't quite in a position to purchase? Well, no worries. We offer the Right to Purchase program. We can place you in the home of your dreams at current market rental rates and give you up to 3 years to buy. Did you know that a majority of the homes that are for sale offer better quality than those that are for rent? So why wait? Don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. Let me and my team help you purchase a home that you and your family can fall in love with. Give me a call today at 832-928-3963. And remember to follow the Prime Real Estate Network podcast on YouTube, Facebook, iTunes, Spotify, and Google Play. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Be blessed.
Welcome back to the Prime Real Estate Network podcast. I'm your host, Ric Davis. If you don't follow me on social media, I urge you to do so at Prime Real Estate Ric. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in commercial or residential real estate anywhere in the great state of Texas, but especially here in our lovely city of Houston, visit our website at brooksanddavis.com. And if you're out and about this Saturday between the hours of 2 p.m. and 4 p.m., please make sure you visit me at our open house at 3610 South Shore Drive in Rochelle, Texas. As always, my co-host, multi-time author, Texas real estate broker, the Texas real estate king, Mr. Larry W. Brooks.
We are in here, man, with some superstar guests. I love the way that they offering so many plentiful services to women and to just business owners, man. Yeah.
Hey, and today we have twin co-owners.
My twins.
Twin co-owners of Strategic Training and Consulting, Miss Diane Collier and Miss Debra Collier-Harris. Thank you, ladies, for sitting in with us. Now, when our first segment, we talked a lot about your company, what it is that you guys provide from a service standpoint. But I want to give, and I'll give you a chance to do this too, Ms. Debra, to talk about the passion that you ladies have as far as assisting women into starting companies, starting their nonprofits, and taking their business visions forward. Can you speak to our audience a little bit about your passion for that?
Yes. So our passion, I guess, was inspired by our mother. She passed a few years ago. She was an entrepreneur. She had several different businesses. She had a cookie company, a janitorial company, antique gift shop. With all of that, she didn't have a BA or a master's degree. So she was able to accomplish all of those things without any formal education beyond high school. So that was inspiration for us to help other women. And she was a single mother for a while. So that was our inspiration, and that's why we like helping other women do the same thing. For us, we figured in our undergrad, why couldn't we be entrepreneurs ourselves? We have, bachelor's, master's, postmasters, higher degrees, and we should be able, our mother was able to do it without those degrees. Why shouldn't we be able to do it ourselves? So we wish that, in retrospect, we wish that we were able to use our skills to help her with her business, looking back. We could have been doing her marketing, for her, but we didn't have the education yet. Now we do.
And that's one of the things you bring it up, and I was wanting to make sure I asked both of you, and both of you ladies let me know what you guys think, because looking at your educational background, both of you ladies have put yourself in a position where you could have flourished in corporate America, especially with your postgraduate studies, your graduate studies. What was it that gave both of you all the motivation, and did you lean on each other to take that leap of faith? Because there's a definite comfort zone when you're in corporate America, but what was that motivating factor that allowed you ladies to step out on the path of entrepreneurship?
I guess one being seeing our mother as an entrepreneur the whole time we were growing up, seeing her run her own business, give bids, give invoices, get different contracts as a single mother, as a woman with no college degree. And so that's what we saw. A lot of people, they replicate what they see. We saw our mother going out there and getting it. And so for us, right after college, we worked for different companies, primarily in the nonprofit sector, teaching ESL classes to different companies and their employees. And we figured we can do this for ourselves. Rather getting paid, to teach a big class of adults for a certain fee, when we can go out, get our own contracts, get our own clients, do the same thing for ourselves. So she was in Florida, I was in Texas, and we figured let's start a company together.
Oh, wow. Okay, see, I knew if we asked enough questions, it would start to get real juicy. Now, and this is for, I have my aunts and family that check out the show. I have twins in my family. And my aunt Sharon and Aunt Cheryl, they're super close as twins, birthdays, all that kind of stuff. And they've never really lived more than, I would say, 150 miles from each other at any given time. And that probably was when they separated, when it was college time. So how was it that you ladies were able to separate, one be in Texas, one be in Florida, but then at the same time still come together for something as big as starting a company?
So I was in Florida for 3 years. That's where I got married at. My husband was there, our fiance, and my daughter was there. And so we just knew it was time. We were both working with in adult education, and we figured why not, come together and do it. So
we're working at different nonprofits and writing grants for those nonprofits. When we figured we can start our own company, do our own grant writing for our own programs.
Absolutely.
And so we decided to start our business. She was going to move back, but the whole process
initially, before I said we didn't have a mentor. So all the things we were doing in the beginning, starting LLC.
With our Google searches,
searching.
YouTube,
YouTube
searches.
videos,
And then we went to the bank separate to start our business checking. She went to the bank here in Houston. I went to the bank in Florida, getting notarized.
Right.
And so we're still able to do it, even if we weren't in the same city or state.
And so she was in Florida looking at different layouts for a property, a space, office space, sending me different layouts, office buildings to go to.
Right.
So
And
we
so
had different, different tasks.
Now, see, the blessing in that, Larry, is that they've always had each other as someone to motivate and inspire each other.
Yeah.
When one person's energy is low, the other person's energy is high. And that's why I want to urge all those aspiring entrepreneurs and small business owners to reach out to these ladies, because we're all not going to have a Diane. We're all not all going to have a Debra. But for those who elicit your services and are clients of y'all, they can use you ladies as that inspiration, not only to get out, get up and make it happen, but to also set up your organization in a way where you're not coming back every 2 years and redoing an entire business structure.
And that's the must. And when you really think about it, and I come from an entrepreneur space myself, the things that we forget to do. As you run your business, you forget. But this is what they specialize in. They have systems already set up, and they probably know what's going to take place in your business even before you do. Once you do it a few different times or years that they've been doing it, these systems just automatically kick in. They know when, all right, in 1 year, such and such is going to hit me back because they forgot to do this particular registration.
Right.
Look, they're agreeing. I'm telling you, I've seen the system with my own eyes, so I'm telling you, it's amazing and it's above board. You need to be, and when I say above board, that is not too complicated to where you can't be like, oh, I understand why this is so important, right?
Why
everyone
everything is
needs to know
necessary.
that. Yeah. Yep.
And this is, and I want to make sure we get
Couple
this
of my
question
businesses need
because
some help.
Every episode we make sure to ask the entrepreneurs and business owners that we have on as guests the same question. I'll make sure I pose it to both of you all. If you could go back and speak to yourself 15 years ago, what is the most important piece of advice you'd give yourself as you would start off on a journey of entrepreneurship?
I would definitely say save up some money.
That's so real.
Save some money and start working your networking list before you launch. It's because networking, it's crucial, it's paramount to business. So, save up some money and network. Going to, free networking events, just building up that list because they'll come in handy later on.
Absolutely. What you think, Ms. Diane?
Similar to the same, but I would say go to free educational events. We're really, really big on SCORE and the University of Houston Small Business Development Center. Mm-hmm. Any type of organization gives out free information, affordable information, classes. I think that's very, very important. Because one thing I realize now, a lot of our clients, they come to us for a service, and we provide that service, but there's other things that they should learn themselves. Even if we do it, they need to have a foundational aspect of what it is we're doing. And so we encourage all of our clients to go to a free workshop or webinar. So if I was to myself from the beginning 15 years ago, I would say learn as much as I can from any type of resource. It doesn't have to be from a formal class, but any type of workshop, weekend workshop, online workshop, I would take advantage of.
Are you ladies, and I want to ask this question for everyone in our audience, are you ladies hosting any virtual online seminars? Or if there's anyone who's seen this interview or is going to hear this interview who wants to just follow and engage, is there anything that you ladies will be heading up in the near future that we should let the audience know about?
Well, soon we'll be having some online Zoom workshops, but currently at our office we do have small group workshops, whether it's one-on-one, us two, where we teach people different type of workshops, whether it's how to build a website with Wix.com, how to learn Canva for social media templates. So different types of workshops we provide currently at our office in small group setting, whether it's one person, one-on-one business owners, a group of two people that are starting a business and both need to learn the foundational aspects of creating a website or starting with their branding.
Because we're all about, we provide services, but we're also about knowledge sharing. So we want people to be able to do it themselves as well. Yeah, you can get someone, outsource it, someone to create your website, but if you're on a budget,
you learn how to do it yourself as well. So we're like teaching people how to develop their website, how to set up their payroll.
So that's how one thing that stands us apart from other companies. One, we can provide the service for you. We can create your website. We can create your logo. But we can also teach you how to do it. So it's two different price points. But one, we can do it for you. Some business owners don't want to do it, and that's fine. Focus on what you're good at.
Right.
And some want to learn the basics of it. So if they need a website update, they can do it themselves. So we offer two different services for two different types of clientele.
Absolutely, man. And I urge everyone to follow you ladies online and to engage in these webinars, because the services and the education that you're providing the public is invaluable. And I believe beyond a shadow of a doubt that there are people now that are currently in business who don't even know that they need your services right now. So we want to make sure we share all contact information with our audience. So Ms. Diane, Ms. Debra, whoever would like, could you share contact info with everyone in the audience before we sign off?
Mm-hmm. Our website is www.strategictrainingandconsulting.com. Our phone number is 832-303-2565. And we're located in Northwest Houston. And on our website, you can find out our office hours, our contact information, our Instagram handles. And we'd love for you to come check us out.
Yep. And we can't end without shouting out our sister. We have several sisters, but our third business partner.
Shout them all out. I love the sisters, man. Come on.
The one that we're also do business with STC is Andrea Collier.
Mm-hmm.
And she is our third person. She's like the integral part, actually. And she's more on consulting as well, but mostly with security companies.
Oh, wow.
So we didn't hit on that, but we work a lot with private security companies. So it's a business owner that has a security company that has armed guards, unarmed guards. We help security companies start their business, get their patches, get their licensing together.
Oh, no. Look, it's so funny, Larry. Now, all this means is that now we got to have Andrea back on the show to go strictly into the security part.
If you want a security company.
You think they hard to catch up with?
Oh, okay. Well,
she's like a virtual ghost.
Look,
I'm telling you.
Don't let me overpromise and underdeliver.
And if you're looking to buy or sell, young Collier.
Let me tell Dion something. We've been trying to get you on the show. Don't you act like that. We reached out to Dion.
Wait, we've been reaching out to DC?
We've reached out to Dion. This is the pressure point right
We've
here.
been reaching
you
out
gonna
to
let
DC
the
the
sisters
real
meet you?
talk.
You not on here yet? You better come on.
Hey, look, Larry, as always, I got to ask you what you got going this weekend. Where can people see you? But I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I will. I need you to tell everybody to come see my open house.
That's right. That's the most important thing going on this weekend.
Come on now.
I want y'all to manifest y'all dreams. Y'all need to be at this open house. There's other people that's walking in and they looking for keys to dream homes. This is one of those homes. So you want to be with Rick. Don't worry about where I'm at.
Come on now.
Thank
you, brother. Hey, man, on behalf of myself, the Texas Real Estate King, Mr. Larry W. Brooks, I want to thank everyone for tuning into the Prime Real Estate Network podcast this week. As always, if you need anything as far as buying, selling, or investing, we're just an inbox or DM away. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in. We'll see you all next Thursday, and be blessed.
Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm, LLC is marketing a property for sale right now that you can buy. These properties range from land lots for under $20,000 to move-in ready homes $500,000 and more, along with everything in between. To see this week's list of properties for sale you can buy now, go to bit.ly/BDREF weekly list. That's bit.ly/BDREF weekly list. If you plan on selling some real estate and you need it on the weekly list, call 713-665-8329 to speak with someone about it.